Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be fixing up two dolls. Actually, I shot this video on October 24, 2023 on the same day. So I thought it was only proper that I film them or I show them in just one video. Anyway, I needed time because I'm definitely going to have a lot to say reading these stories from off my chest. So last time I read from Am I the Asshole, and this time I'm going to do Off My Chest. So I'm really excited because I'm sure that the stories here are going to be top notch. There's going to be triggering stories that you are really need to provide your insight and your opinion. So without further ado, let's go ahead and read the stories from Off My Chest. And you can do that while watching me fix up this doll. So I'll be showing you the dolls later, the finished products. But yeah, okay, so let's stop rambling and start reading from Off My Chest. The first one is titled, I am denying my ex-wife her last wish. Okay, let's see. So I, 45 male, had a previous relationship with Lucifer. Names made up for privacy. 43 female. Okay, sounds like he hates his wife. But anyway, we were married for 5 years and dated for 7. From this, we had 3 kids. Again, names made up for privacy. Dean, 21 male, Kylie, 19 female, and Jax, 17 male. Context. A few months before I filed for divorce, I noticed Lucifer becoming increasingly controlling and paranoid. Like if I went out, she needed to know where I was going. Example, I went to my nan's flat to help her, along with my uncle, get some new, heavy furniture inside the flat. Despite the fact that I had told her earlier where I was going, she demanded to know where I was going. Okay, I think he is British. Nan, that's a British term, but anyway, let's see. I researched why these types of things might happen and found out it might be a sign of cheating. Turns out I was right. Excuse me. Basically, a friend of mine saw her and another man kissing and flirting inside a restaurant where he was with his siblings and mom. He sent me photos. I filed for divorce, blah blah blah. You get the idea. I didn't really care what I got in the divorce. I only pushed for 80-20 custody to keep my money. Surprisingly, she didn't contest anything but the custody. I got 70-30 instead of 80-20, but hey, I picked myself up because I still had majority custody. Anyway, this year, my ex got terminal cancer. When Dean told me, Kylie and Jax, I didn't really care. I comforted my kids, but personally, I didn't care. In fact, I'm ashamed of myself because of this. I was kind of excited to get full custody of Jax. Dean had already moved out, and Kylie decided she wanted to stay with only me when she turned 18. Okay, so a few days after, I got a call from Dean. He told me that Lucifer was bedridden and she had asked Dean to talk to me. Basically, her last wish, I can't say that. Basically, her last wish was to have one last conversation with me. I told Dean quite bluntly, I admit, that no, I would not talk to her. All care I had for this woman evaporated when I found out she cheated on me. Dean understood but told me to expect a call from his maternal side as he had basically treated her like the world revolved around her in the last few months. Somehow, my ex-in-laws got my number and has been bombarding me with texts and calls, calling me heartless and evil for not granting my ex her final wish. My kids and my ex's cousins, whom she never got along with, are on my side. But all of Lucifer's family and a few mutual friends are on her side. Thanks for listening, Reddit. Okay, this is off my chest, so they're not asking if they're the asshole or asking really for any opinion, but since we're reading this and I really do have an opinion, I'm going to say it anyway. Like, I definitely agree with his decision to not speak with his wife. If he's not comfortable with it, why should he do it? Why should he do things her way? it looks like he still very much resents his wife for the infidelity, and I cannot really blame him for that. Actually, I would probably do what he did, okay? So I really wouldn't want to have any communication with this woman, this Lucifer, this demoness. I would think that it's going to be, well, actually, okay, I'm going to just put it out there. If I was in his position, I would be happy that she's going to die. Okay, finally, yes, because it looks like he really wants to have the full custody of the kids. And now, okay, so he's not actually murdering this demon. Okay, so this woman is going to be out of his life for good. Okay, so he doesn't have to um like suffer her presence anymore. He wouldn't have to communicate with her anymore because she's going to die. And it looks like he didn't just say it, but it looks like he was very happy about that. And if I was in his place, yes, I would also feel happy that finally this person who I probably loved before, who repaid me with betrayal and made me feel like, shit, is now going to be dying or going to hell where she belongs. So, and I'm happy about that. I'm very, very happy. And I'm not really a proponent of don't say negative things about your partner to your kids because they're going to have a skewed um, way of looking at the other partner or the mother or the father, if the OP was the woman. But no, I'm not really into that. So if I'm going to put the blame on who's to blame. Okay, if the person did the cheating, or if this person is the one at fault, then I'm going to lay it on them and I'm going to be honest about it. I mean, I'm not going to post it on Facebook. I'm not going to tweet about it. But if people would ask me, okay, like for example, one of the kids asked me, why are you and mommy getting a divorce? I'm going to tell them bluntly and honestly that your mother cheated on me. Okay, your mother is a bitch, a whore, and this is why I'm going to be separating from her. And if you love her or you still respect her for that, then that's on you. That's fine. Okay, but that's how I feel, and I don't like her. I don't want to see her because I hate her guts. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, and as for these relatives, I guess I cannot blame them because they're her relatives. So it's very very unusual for a relative to go against their blood relative. But yeah, so you don't need to communicate with them anyway. So just tell them to get the hell out of your face, and then tell them that okay, I don't want to discuss this because I really hate that woman, and if you don't want me to hate you as well, so you better know your place and get out of my face. That will be what I'll say if I was in that position. Just tell them to, don't bother me, or I'm going to file a restraining order on them, and I'm going to make sure that they are going to suffer and be the laughing stock if I reveal to everyone that this woman, this dying woman, is, a whore, basically. Anyway, so let's just read the top comment. So according to the top comment, you can just write a letter. You don't have to read it, but they can't argue with that fact. Okay, well anyway, yeah, so I think that's the best. If she really have something to say, then she can just write a letter because you're not willing to talk to her for the last time. And it's again going to be your decision if you want to read that letter or not. But if it's my case, I'm not going to read that letter. Okay, I'm just going to burn it as soon as I get it. I'm not going to regret it either. Okay, so what's done is done. I wanted her out of my life, and now she's out of my life because she's going to die, and I'm happy about that. Okay, anyway, so let's read the next one. So this is titled, I am disgusted by the men I love, and it's ruining my life. Help. Okay, so this one is definitely asking for help. So let's read it. I'm 25 female. My father has made comments about other women being beautiful my whole life. He said my brother should break up with his girlfriend since his college will be ripe for the picking. After seeing the girls on campus, my dad will make comments about how fit women we see are in front of my mom, and wonders out loud if a woman if a woman we see has gotten plastic surgery. I've never heard him tell my mom a positive thing about her appearance. She's stunning and always have been. He has made comment over Christmas break when I was 16 that my mom's hair was thinning. I've never forgotten or forgiven him. Okay, your father sounds like a bastard, but anyway. When I was in high school, there were multiple group chats of guys who would trade their girlfriends' nudes with each other. Guys who had been dating their girlfriends for multiple years would do it. One girl tried to kill herself. Okay. My first love and I were long distance for a short period of time. When I would visit, he would pressure me endlessly to make a sex tape so he didn't have to watch porn. I did it and he showed his friends. Okay, this is why you should never photograph or take a video of yourself naked or doing sex because you'll never know, okay, if the person that you love right now will love you like 5 months, a year from now, and he might use that against you as revenge porn. But anyway, let's discuss that more later. Every woman has stories like this, and I know I'm not an exception. I'm currently dating a man who I thought was good, and the one. Okay, I thought he was different and loving and perfect. 2 years into our relationship, we were sitting on the couch and one of his friends showed him a meme. I can't remember what it was, but it was a funny caption and then three women smiling and we all laughed. His friend asked him, "You get it though, right? You know who they are?" And my boyfriend kept laughing and nodded. They were porn stars and apparently well known and all guys know who they are. Okay. I could have fucking thrown up. Okay, I could have effing thrown up. I don't like to cuss, but anyway. I get sick to my stomach thinking about it. This perfect person, this amazing man I thought I had a future with, watches porn enough to know the faces of well-known actresses. I genuinely thought the world wasn't like this. I genuinely thought my whole life that there were truly good men out there, and that I found one. I refuse to accept I refuse to accept a reality where someone you love and have great sex with, and who loves you and you want a future together and kids and all of the things, watches naked women on the internet for pleasure, has you in his life and still makes the decision that you aren't enough and he needs to watch naked women get effed on the internet. I hate them. I effing, I effing hate men so much. All faith I had is gone. I'm done. Okay. Okay, well, she has a lot of issues and let's discuss them one by one. First of all, I think her father is a bastard. Okay, he's a horrible human being. Imagine talking like that about other women in front of your daughter and wife, and then making negative comments about his wife in front of his children. Okay, so I think he's a piece of work. He's definitely a horrible person. Yes, I only know this bit about him, but I could already judge him that he's a bad person. Okay, so this person, unless you're, I remember this song by Bella. Um, I forgot. I forgot her last name, but she is like the singer. The one who sang "Build a Bitch." Okay, but anyway, so there's a line there that which says like, you're expecting. Well, it's this is not the exact line, but it goes something like, if you're don't expect a Barbie when you're not even a Ken. So yeah, that's it. So that's basically it. So if you're not exactly that handsome, why are you expecting like a beautiful woman to fall for you? Like, okay, unless you're very rich. So what exactly is there to see in you, or what is very attractive about you if you're not really rich, if you're not even handsome, or if you're not even like someone with a very good personality? Like, how can you expect a beautiful, an elegant woman to fall for you? And vice versa. That's also go for the women. So if you're not really that pretty and you're not really that, fantastic, you don't have a very good personality. So I really think it's very unrealistic of you to expect a handsome man to fall for you, or someone who's rich, or Why? Okay. Why would they pick you among all the other women who might be better than you? But anyway, that's not really the point here. The point here is this is your wife, the woman that you chose to marry and have kids with, and you're treating her like trash, and then you're making your daughter insecure. I think you're really, really stupid. Okay, so you shouldn't be respected, and I think you're a horrible person. But and anyway, telling your son to break up with his girlfriend because you're going to college and there are better girls out there. That's really messed up, and I think you're really, really, really horrible, and you're trying to train your son into being a horrible person like you. So yes, I think your father is, yes, a monster. Okay, but anyway, so as I mentioned earlier, you should never, 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 never allow yourself to be filmed naked or doing a sexual act unless you want to be an OnlyFans model, or if you want to be, a porn star. Okay, then not even then, because you're not getting paid, so you're just doing it for nothing. So if you're going to be like, an OnlyFans model or an actress, or like, you're going to do this sexual stuff, make sure that you at least get the bag. Okay, so I'm not saying that you should do it, of course you shouldn't, but if you, well, I'm of the opinion that if you're, desperate, if you're, it's either that or you're going to lose shelter, like you're going to lose your house, if you're going to go hungry, or if someone in your family needs an operation and you can't afford it, then yes, it's not ideal, but if you have to do it, then you must do it, okay, just to earn money. But yeah, that's what I'm saying is here is, just don't do it unless you are of the mindset that you're going to use it to springboard your career, okay, like what Kim Kardashian did. But anyway, so enough of that. And about her last issue with her boyfriend watching porn. Now, here's the thing, okay? I would rather that my partner, my boyfriend, or what, or whoever, watches porn that is than actually, like, cheat on me, or do it with someone else. Unless this, at least this is just, he's just watching it somewhere on his own. Okay, ideally, okay, without anyone here there with him. So that's just the thing. And yes, I think it's disgusting. I think it's not good if you already have a girlfriend and this girlfriend is, pretty, and then you're also getting sex. Although I don't have an opinion that you shouldn't have sex outside marriage, but okay, that's not here and or there. But I think she's not supposed to be this strict. I know that she has already issues with the Ben in her life, but you just need to give as well, because if you have a very, very high expectation that's not achievable, you're just going to frustrate yourself, and you're going to self-destruct, you're going to ruin your own life. So maybe compromise. Okay, maybe if you really can't stand it, just tell your boyfriend that you're not comfortable with him watching porn, and depending on his reaction and his decision, if he continues to watch porn, then maybe it's not a right fit. Maybe you should just keep on searching for the right guy, or maybe you're going to compromise. Okay, maybe he's going to agree, like, who knows, he'll say that, okay, I won't watch porn anymore because I have you. Okay, so I think that's the best thing that you could do at this time. Either tell him, and based on his reaction, make your decision from there. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and read the next one. Okay, so, oh, this is juicy. I'm a cross-dresser. I can't tell anyone. It makes me so sad I could scream. Okay? I am a straight, cis man in his 40s, married with kids. I love being a guy. I love my wife. But I also love dressing like a girl. Okay, I'm sorry I'm laughing. This is so inappropriate. But anyway, I guess more specifically, I like a lot of things that are considered traditionally feminine. I love dresses and makeup and nail polish and purses. Okay. Growing up, I tried to talk with my parents and my friends about my curiosity around girls' clothes and makeup. I was confused. I loved being a boy, but wanted to do girl stuff too. Every time I reached out to someone about it, I was rejected. My parents were worried that I would be teased. My friends didn't understand. I grew up in a house of all boys except my mom, and she was not feminine at all. There were no outlets to just try on a dress or makeup, and I was terrified of getting caught. I tried to engineer opportunities to try dressing like a girl, losing bets with friends, etc. Somehow it never worked. Okay. When I got into college and confided in my first real girlfriend, she loaned me a skirt, then told me she couldn't see me as a man anymore. We broke up shortly after. After we broke up, I bought a few dresses but hid them in my closet and only wore them in private. I never felt I could tell anyone. When I met my wife, she tried to be understanding but has always struggled. She tries to support and let me dress when I'm home alone. She's an amazing partner and I want to respect her boundaries. I have no one in my life who I can be truly open about this, and it makes me so freaking sad. All I want is one person who I can share this part of me with. One person who I can wear a dress in front of and not have it to be an issue. One friend who understands that I'm a boy who loves being a boy and has no interest in being a girl, but also really loves wearing pretty dresses and doing my makeup and painting my nails. I hate that a part of me carries so much shame and anxiety and isolation. Okay, so yeah, so this person, this OP, really has a lot of issues. So, um, to be quite honest, I'm really struggling with this. Okay, so I'm not straight. I'm gay. So yes, I do get an urge now and then to wear feminine clothes, girl dresses, and yeah, and I guess it's not really shocking considering that yes, I am gay and I am effeminate gay at that. But the point here is, it's really well, I'm struggling with the fact that he's a straight man, but he loves gay stuff. No, not gay stuff. He likes girl stuff. So, are you sure? Well, if I have an opportunity to talk with this OP, are you sure that you're really, really like straight? Okay, maybe you're just struggling about that part. Like, it's okay to wear dresses, but I'm not gay, or I don't want to be a woman. Because, I could see why your wife is a bit uncomfortable about this because, okay, she married like a man. Okay, I am assuming, a conforming man, someone who is manly or at least someone who looks like a man, and then it's a bit of a shock. Okay, it's not something that you can easily be comfortable with if this person you married um who looks like a man, okay, wants to dress up as a woman, but is still attracted about me and not attracted to other men. You get you get what I'm saying? Okay, I understand why his wife is having trouble with this, but I think you need to get therapy. Okay, so because there's like more underlying issues about this. I don't think that it's just about cross dressing or that you just like the feel of wearing girls' clothes. There's something else about this. Oh, you mentioned that you were born into an all male family and then your mother is not even that feminine, so this is not a case of like she dresses you up like a girl when you were younger, because it doesn't sound like that was the case. So it's just that, I think deep inside you wanted to be the daughter of your family. Okay, and then yeah, because you have a lot, there were like societal expectations because there were more boys than females in your family. Of course, you couldn't, be flamboyant. You cannot just, um, to hell with it and then wear makeup and then wear girls' clothing. I think there's more to this. Okay, there's more to this than just basically wanting to cross dress. But if you were to ask me, okay, I think it'll be better to, be happy. If you're happy, be dressing up as a girl, then you should do it. And then about getting a friend, well, we live in the modern age. There's internet, and I'm sure there's like forums where you can meet people, like-minded people who may be like you, who consider themselves straight, but they want to dress like women. Okay, but I think you should get therapy, or you should talk to psychologists to figure out exactly who you are. Because, to me, yeah, if you want to dress like a girl, but you're saying that you're straight, that's a bit, you know I think you're try there's more to it. I don't want to assume that you're really gay and that you're just suppressing your gayness, but you might want to explore that. You might want to check with yourself before you're too old and then you're already dying. Okay, so before it's too late, you should try and see if you're really, as you say, a straight or person, or if deep inside you just really want to be a girl, and then maybe it's not going to stop with just cross dressing, and you might want to get you know surgery to change your gender. But anyway, good luck to you. Let's just read at the top comment. I wish I could give you a hug. Me too. Not sure what your profession is, but maybe try a manicure and a pedicure. You should be able to ask for a clear coat. Might see if there's a local BDSM club. I think this is too much that you could, or much you can check out. You might find people with similar interests. Okay, well, okay, I wouldn't suggest that because it might be almost be counted as cheating. Okay, so make sure that you're have an open communication with your wife before you do decide to act on this, because of course, okay, you need to let her know that you're going to explore yourself, and if she doesn't agree, then that's it. Okay, we just have to go move on from there. Anyway, this is going to be probably the last one that I'm going to read. Okay, this is a bit sensitive, so triggering. My boyfriend doesn't last in bed. Okay. My boyfriend doesn't last in bed. At first, I assumed it was because he was a virgin, had never had any sexual interactions aside from over the clothes and makeout sessions. But as time went on, I realized he was just one of those guys who just do not last. I'm not talking 5 minutes or 10 minutes. I'm talking seconds. I tried teaching him how to give me head, but his tongue is too short to comfortably reach me at all. He does things right when it comes to flicking the bean, but I'm a person that takes long to get the big O, and fingering just does not work for me. Oh my god, this is so difficult. There's no way to bring this up because he just cannot help it, and I keep trying to introduce toys into the bedroom, and he just asks why am I not doing a good job? I have a high libido, but the sex is so underwhelming and it is hard to crave it. It sucks because the length, girth, and strokes are perfect, but the time is just disappointing. I cannot help fantasize and feel sexually frustrated, and masturbating has become more frequent. I don't know what to do. It's just it's just his anatomy, and I don't want him to feel ashamed about something he can't control. Okay, so this is something that's way above my head because I'm not really, someone who is active in that department. But all I can say is, if you're having trouble with your boyfriend or vice versa, your girlfriend or whoever your partner is, make sure that you have open communication. Like, okay, maybe you could talk to, again, an expert on this, a sex expert, I suppose. I think there are people like that who can give you advice. Maybe it's a psychological problem on his part. I don't know. Okay. But anyway, what I can say here is if it's something very important to you, you mentioned that you have a high libido. um, maybe it's time to make sure that you truly love this person enough to, you know, try to still be with him even though he doesn't satisfy you in that department. Okay, because if you are going to stay with this guy and you're not really happy, so chances are you might be tempted to cheat and find someone else. So I would rather that you break up with this guy if he's really not making you happy in that department than cheat on him in the future. Okay, so yeah, and okay, again, premarital sex. I'm not really a proponent for that. I really think that you should get married first before having sex, but that's just me, okay? If that's your life and that's your decision, you're going to be the one to face the consequences of this, so whatever. Okay, do what you do, okay? But that's all. Okay, that's all for me. I think I'm going to end it here. So I really enjoy reading stories from Reddit. So I'm going to do a series about this again. Yeah, and I hope that you also enjoyed. And I'm going to show you what I did with this doll. So they look really nice, I think, in my opinion. So I named the first one Odette, and then the other, I forgot her name. I'm just going to flash it on the screen. But yeah, so I really, 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 really enjoy reading Reddit stories again. And I'm definitely going to be reading more in the future. It's also practice for me to speak in English because English is not my first language, as you probably noticed. And yeah, I would love to practice speaking in English and improve my accent and then, try to make it better because I do work in a call center, so it's going to be beneficial for me to practice. Okay, so that's it for now. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm planning to do an unboxing really soon. I hope that you enjoy that unboxing, and I'm going to customize as well because those dolls are TLC. So that's it. Take care of yourself and God bless. Bye bye.